I don't know who's teaching us to label everything spirit. There's spirit of. There's spirit of. The minute you label everything spirit, you take away accountability, and also you take away an opportunity for that person to learn from their mistakes. No one is close to being perfect, but we have to learn from our mistakes so we can repent and we can go from glory to glory. Once you label something spirit of, the person will never change. They will want you to lay hands on them and say, oh, this is a spirit of, this is a spirit of. Meanwhile, they just need to change. They must just change. Simple. Let me give an example here with the Israelites, right? They were here in Egypt. It took them 2 years to get to Sinai. From Sinai, shortly after they left Sinai, it probably took them 2 to 3 months to get to Kadesh Barnea. This is a place. Kadesh Barnea is a place. It's just like Sinai. It's just like Goshen. It's just like Egypt. It's a place. It is not a spirit. They rebelled against God. Rebellion is a spirit. Kadesh Barnea is a place. Kadesh Barnea can never turn into a spirit. The spirit of Kadesh Barnea in the Israelites. No, 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 no. They were always rebellious. Didn't they rebel in Sinai as well? They started worshiping other gods. So now are we going to say that in Sinai it's the spirit of idolatry? No, come on. Come on. It took them 38 years. 38 years in the wilderness, just going in circles because of their rebellion. Don't get me wrong. I understand that every city there's principalities. Maybe Kadesh Barnea, one of the principalities was rebellion. Just like in Kerioth. Kerioth, where Judas come from. Judas, man of Kerioth. Kerioth is not his surname. Judas of Kerioth. Judas Iscariot. From Kerioth, they had issues with honesty. They had issues with betrayal. So now, maybe the principalities that are rulers, the principalities who are rulers in Kerioth, the stronghold of Kerioth, is betrayal. Now, the people of Kerioth think it's okay to betray. Why do we always label things the spirit of spirit? It's not true. That is false teaching. You see it happen in your eyes. It unfolds before you. You know how you're going to see it. How you're going to see it. You're going to have a servant of God who is touching children, who is molesting children in the church. You know what's going to happen? The entire congregation of the church, they will turn their back on the victim and they will start laying hands on the man of God and say, this is the spirit of lust. And guess what? That man of God will be jumping on that stage. I wouldn't even say it's a pulpit. Jumping on that stage again next week and tickling their ears. Tickling their ears, and they will say, go deeper. They will sit there and listen to this man who just confessed what he did. He will never be held accountable. Accountability? We don't want to see you preach. Leave that Bible there. Go home and repent. I don't know, but not the leadership of today. The leadership of today is turn our back on the victim, get rid of them in the church, the family and the victim. They're going to embarrass us. We have a name to make here. A name. Our church has been doing awesome until this family joined here. I know, my pastor did this, but I mean, it doesn't mean. Are you listening to yourself, sir? Are you listening to yourself? I don't understand. Majority of people, as soon as they say that, I want to be a Christian, the day they decide to be a Christian, common sense leaves the building. Why are we like this? Why are we like this? Can't you see that is wrong? Can't you see what you're doing is wrong? Why are you loyal to a man than doing the right thing? Why? I don't understand. I don't get it. It's the false teachings of labeling everything spirit. Oh, there's a spirit of false teaching. What? You decide to wake up in the morning and change the message, twist scriptures. It's a decision, just like temptation. If you're playing at the door of temptation, don't cry when you fall. Don't cry when you enter into the door because you're playing by the door. But when you play too far from the door and say, "No, I don't want to be tempted. I don't want to fall into that hole." You play too far. When you stumble and fall, you're not going to fall into temptation. You're going to get up and say, "Ooh, okay. I don't know why we do this. I have no idea."